What's up, family? Trail here, and we have some amazing things to discuss in this video today. For starters, today is the deadline to claim some additional stimulus money. These are some of the latest stimulus payments to the American people. Also, we have updates from the G20 Summit in Bali, in which President Biden met with Chinese President Yi on how they can resolve their issues responsibly, which is pretty much how Ukraine and Russia should be doing the same thing as well, but they are not. And last but not least, we also have a huge announcement coming sometime today, November the 15th, from the former President Donald Trump. News reporters are expecting him to announce whether or not he will be running for the next presidential election. But he could shock the world and announce something totally different. I've got the details to share with you today, but before we get started, you guys already know what to do. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off with a little bit of tragic information, because you guys know the famous Jay Leno from the late night TV show. Yes, he ended up having a huge car accident. You know that he does have a huge love for cars and vehicles. But guys, right now he is recovering from some burn injuries. This pretty much happened on Monday. And yes, guys, Jay Leno is recovering from burn injuries following a gasoline fire, according to a statement from the hospital where he is getting treatment. Now, Amy Bennett, which is a spokesperson at the Grossom Burn Center in Los Angeles, California, told CNN that Leno was in stable condition, which is good, right? Being treated for burns that he received to his face and his hands from a gasoline accident in his garage over the weekend. Now, he is in good humor and touched by all the inquiries into his condition and the well wishes that he has been receiving. He also wants to let everyone know that he is doing well and is in the best burn center in the United States. So, guys, I will go ahead and encourage you to go ahead and send up a few prayers for Jay Leno. He is a very good guy, right? And he loves cars, guys. So to see this type of tragic situation happen to him is definitely not a good thing, guys. So we'll definitely keep him in our prayers during this particular time. But moving on, guys, hey, we do have the G20 Summit is going on right now. And this is going on in Bali, in which we do have some latest information in regards to President Biden meeting with the Chinese president, President Yi, on the topic of the confrontation that China has with the United States. And we do have a bit of good news, because we do have a picture right here that is showing where Biden and Xi both committed together that they will both try to compete with each other, but they will also do it very responsibly. This is definitely some good news, especially after what we have seen in the past, where the confrontations where we did have our House Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, ended up flying to Taiwan to show the United States support with Taiwan, considering that China was trying to attack against Taiwan, in which you guys probably recall where China ended up firing missiles that ended up going very near Taiwan after Pelosi had visited the country. So again, guys, this is definitely some positive news in the right direction with President Biden as well as Chinese President Yi, in which they said that we're going to do things responsibly. That is the only way. And yes, guys, this is also some good information, because we do know that pretty much China pretty much sides with Russia, or they have been in the past. But in regards to the war in Ukraine from Russia, yes, the president of China said that, look, they need to figure out how to have these discussions peacefully and come to some peace talks in between one another. And yes, you can see right here that it says that China is calling for Ukraine and Russia to have some peace talks as Putin continues to launch military mobilization. So again, like I said, this particular information coming from the G20 Summit is definitely some very positive news in the right direction, because we have stated before that the United States doesn't want to go to war with China. However, the United States doesn't necessarily care going to war with Russia, especially considering after they were pretty much seen as not necessarily competent on taking over Ukraine. So yes, guys, I just want to let you guys know about this information from the G20 Summit that is going on right now. And also this says right here that in this particular article that it says that there is a call calling for a plea for unity as Ukraine war continues to top the main agenda. And yes, guys, it talks about it right here that leaders of the group of G20 nations opened the talks on Tuesday on the island of Bali with a plea by host Indonesia for unity and concrete action to mend the global economy despite deep rifts over the war in Ukraine. And in a statement saying that, look, we have no other option. Collaboration is needed to save the world, according to the Indonesian president. And that's what he said as the opening remarks of the G20 Summit. So again, guys, everyone is calling for peace in the Ukraine, and that is definitely needed right now, in which we probably won't see Russian President Vladimir Putin at the G20, because I believe that they have removed his invitation because of this particular war that's going on right now. So anyways, guys, just want to let you guys know about that. But let's go ahead and move forward. We do have information in regards to millions of Americans are now receiving money from the IRS. And yes, guys, you could possibly receive money as well. But you do have a deadline, guys, and that deadline is around the corner, and it is November the 17th to be exact. But guys, it says right here that if you recently received a letter from the IRS, please do not ignore that letter. You could be entitled to some extra stimulus money. Now, the tax agency announced this back in October that it would begin sending out letters to more than 9 million people who may qualify for thousands of dollars worth of stimulus payments as well as tax credits. Now, the people who may have received the letters were identified by the Treasury's Office of Tax Analysis. Typically, these individuals aren't required to file their taxes since they have very low incomes, which this could be our seniors as well as our Social Security recipients. Don't forget about those. But the IRS announced that certain Americans can still claim money from the 2021 Recovery Rebate Credit, as well as the Child Tax Credit, as well as the Earned Income Tax Credit. Yes, guys, taxpayers have until November the 17th to take advantage of the free file to claim their benefits. The no-charge software is available on the IRS's website until the middle of November deadline, which is November the 17th. So yes, guys, you have a couple of days. I believe that is on Thursday. So you definitely don't want to miss out on claiming your additional stimulus payments, your additional stimulus money. This could be a way for you to put some extra dollars into your pockets, but don't sleep on this, guys. Just because you don't have to file a tax return in the past, that does not mean that you do not need to file one right now in order to be able to receive your 2021 Recovery Rebate Credit or your Child Tax Credit or your Earned Income Tax Credit. Do not sleep on this, guys. I will remind you once again that this is a way for you to receive or claim some of the available stimulus money, stimulus payments from the IRS. And they are telling you, they are saying that over 9 million people are eligible that still haven't claimed their money yet. And they want to give out this money very quickly before the deadline, guys. So anyways, guys, if you are interested in this, I will include this particular link to this article down below in the description so that you can check it out and read it for yourself. Do not sleep on it, guys. But also, we do have information in regards to a huge announcement that could be coming sometime today, later on today. We don't know exactly what time, but I just want to let you guys know to keep your ears peeled for this information because it is a very, very big announcement. And yes, guys, the newly vulnerable Trump approaches a big announcement today after having shaky grounds from the midterm elections. And yes, guys, a week after Trump teased of his upcoming very big announcement, his fortunes have changed dramatically without an expected red wave. We do know that the Republicans, the GOP, was calling for a huge red wave in regards to the midterm elections. And so far, guys, that has pretty much not happened, and it doesn't look like it is going to happen at all. However, we do know for a fact that the Democrats have retained the Senate, in which the House, it looks like they are pretty much going to go ahead and take over the House, which is some good news for the GOP. And so, guys, it looks like our Congress will be divided, the Democrats and the Republicans, as well as President Biden being a Democrat at the top of the chain. So anyways, guys, like I said, Trump could very well make it a big announcement today, whether or not he is going to run for the next president of 2024. However, keep your ears peeled, guys, because he could make a different type of announcement. Guys, when you're dealing with former President Donald Trump, you don't know exactly what to expect. So guys, I just wanted to point that out, whether or not it could be the presidential run or it could be something totally different. But anyways, guys, hey, as soon as I find out this information, I will try to go ahead and let you guys know real time on this information. So be sure that you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss out on that information. And last but not least, guys, I do want to also let you know about some stimulus update news in regards to some other stimulus payments that should be claimed before the deadline, which the deadline is today, guys. And yes, these particular stimulus payments is a one-time payment. It could be worth up to $3,200. But anyways, guys, it says right here that between 9 million and 10 million taxpayers, they remain eligible for COVID-19 stimulus payments worth thousands of dollars, but the deadline is today on Tuesday. Through funds left over from the child tax credit or COVID-19 relief stimulus checks, as well as low-income U.S. citizens may be eligible for up to $3,200 in direct checks. Yes, according to the Government Accountability Office. If you are eligible, all they will need to do is file a simplified tax return, and the deadline for which has been extended to Tuesday, November the 15th. Also, guys, this could impact our Social Security recipients as well as our seniors. So yes, guys, this is exactly what I was just previously talking about, in which there is a lot of money out there that is available for low-income Americans, our Social Security recipients, as well as our seniors, as well as all of those other individuals that pretty much don't have to work, or they work very little, which means they receive very little income. Those are the ones that this is going to be talking about right here, between 9 and 10 million Americans. Guys, do not miss out on this opportunity. Today is the deadline. If you are not sure, please click on this link down below in the description and read this article out totally so that you know exactly whether or not you could be eligible to receive these stimulus payments. Guys, the IRS, they are trying to give out this money, guys, and I don't want you to miss out on it. This could be worth up to $3,200 in stimulus payments, stimulus money, free money, by the way. But again, guys, do not miss out on this opportunity. The IRS has it in their pockets, and they are trying to give it out to 9 to 10 million American people. So again, these particular links will be down below in the description. Please check it out, guys. And if you have any questions, hey, don't hesitate to ask them down below in the comment section as well. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But feel free to check out some of the links down below, because they are some great ways for you to support this channel, because I do put a lot of time into this channel. But also, some of those links do offer opportunities for you to receive some free money, some free cash, as well as how you can receive 12 free stocks from Webull after depositing just $1. And those stocks could be worth up to $3,000. But anyways, those links will be down below. But anyways, hey, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.